We are at the Allegheny County Airport today at Microsoft Simulator, trying out the brand new VR mode with our Oculus Rift S. We got the tower off there in the distance, and we have the plane. Everything is accurate. And you move the stick moves. When you hit the throttle moves. When you do the the flaps move. You can read the warnings here on the table. No smoking. Spins prohibited. Well, we might have to violate that one, but let's see what happens. Let's hit the gas and take off here from Allegheny County Airport, just south of Pittsburgh. Looks like we're taking off toward the east, and I don't think this is an actual runway. I just wanted to look at the tower there. Because we're in a bush plane, everything is a runway. They wanted me to take off to the west, and I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to come east, because then I know for a fact that the city of Pittsburgh will be to our left somewhere. As we can see the Monongahela River meandering. And it will continue to meander. Up to the city of Pittsburgh, which we can see over there to our extreme left. And if you haven't picked up Microsoft Flight Simulator and you have a VR headset, I'd highly suggest that you do so. It is extremely cool, especially here in the Savage Bush plane. I just have a flight stick and a throttle, and that's basically all this plane has, and so it works out rather wonderfully. And you can look out the windows and just enjoy a nice scenic flight without the risk or the cost generally associated with doing so. So as we cruise on over to downtown Pittsburgh, we are using an Oculus Rift S. We had to make one slight registry adjustment so that it would work with the OpenXR that the Microsoft Flight Simulator VR is running off of. I'll put a link to the forum post below if you're having any problems. This has been out for a week or so, but I had problems to start off with and just kind of moved on with my life, and I've been meaning to get back with it. And now that I have, I'm very happy to have it working because, wow, this is quite the experience. I'm running off of a 2070, and I have fairly conservative settings. I mean, there is a lot going on, and especially here in the Pittsburgh area, it's filled with photogrammetry area, data. I haven't been to an area that's just game file buildings. I imagine that would run better, but got my settings set to, low and medium-ish. It comes out to about 80 frames per second, which is about exactly what this headset can handle. So that works for me. As we casually approach the south side of Pittsburgh, you can see the Cathedral Learning and the University of Pittsburgh and Oakland up ahead and slightly to the right, and the south side of Pittsburgh near our left along the Monongahela River. And so we are using the Oculus Mirror to capture our content today with the Image Stabilization. Capturing is not too straightforward because on your screen it shows you each eye, so you have to use the Oculus Mirror. I believe you are getting the right eye feed. And along with the Image Stabilization, it makes it not too uncomfortable to watch, I hope. With the Image Stabilization off, it can be a little rough. So there is the south side. And over there is Oakland. And we're just going to keep heading on the Mon River. And so we hit downtown, which is just ahead of us. Let's hit the throttle and gain a little altitude for our journey through the skyscrapers. And yeah, it's just so incredible. I mean, you can hang out the window and go, hey! I mean, super cool. You can get neat views like this that you couldn't get in the actual plane because you couldn't get your head this far out the window. That's probably a better view for the passengers at home. The dog head out the window view than is this cockpit view. I'm just giving an idea to everybody out there who's maybe on the fence. This is most certainly worth looking into and checking out if you have a VR headset and a computer capable of running the simulation. And don't be too afraid of the fact that it's a simulation. There's lots of assists. I don't have any of them on because in a bush plane it's pretty basic. It's just throttle and stick. And if you're at cruising altitude, you may want to set your trim, but you know. We have the K&L Gates building and the UPMC building and EQT and Highmark and all those buildings over there. Let's go and check out PNC Park, which, yeah, it looks like PNC Park needs some work too. I guess that's going to be my next mod. So let's head over to Heinz Field. I'm going to show off my newest mod of Heinz Field. It wasn't looking too great in the stock photogrammetry. It didn't have very much depth to the upper deck and luxury boxes, kind of like I just saw at PNC, so it looks like I'd have my next project. So here we have my modded Heinz Field, which you can get at Flightsim.to, which has all of the proper geometry. It's not perfect because in order to make it perfect, you'd have to spend 1,000 hours in Blender, and I just spent a little while, but you know, I like it. And the link for that will be down below if you want a better Heinz Field for your Microsoft Flight Simulator experience. And looks like I'm going to have to do PNC Park next because it's the nicest park in baseball. It should have a perfectly accurate rendering. So let's casually turn back into downtown here because I think what we're going to want to do is just kind of very slowly work our way around the buildings. Oh, here downtown, we lose a little control of the stick. Oh, we kind of misjudged that terribly, but that's fine. I think we can still kind of cut our engines and take aim at Point State Park here. Well, let's make a nice landing and have a picnic. And touchdown. Start to work our brakes. We can come down here to the Point State Park fountain, and where we can get a nice view of our Heinz Field Mod and the fountain down here, and you can, you know, hop out of the plane and dip your toes in the water at the confluence here in Pittsburgh. Because really, you can just get up, stand up, turn around, and hey, there's the Golden Triangle. And depending, hey, if you had a quest, maybe you could even journey into the city on foot. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, we fly around, we check out cool places. Hit up to Flightsim.to. You can download my Heinz Field mod over there. As always, thank you for watching.